Hello, I'm Brad Britigan, Dean of the College of Medicine. I'm sorry I'm not able to greet you personally today. Nevertheless, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the UNMC College of Medicine, I would like to welcome you and thank you for spending the day with us. I hope that this experience provides you with a strong sense of what the UNMC College of Medicine has to offer as you embark on the next step of your transition to becoming physicians. I am now in my second decade as Dean. I'm an internal medicine and infectious disease subspecialty trained physician who, in addition to my role as Dean, continues to see patients, teach, and conduct research. I'm not from Nebraska. In fact, Nebraska is the 10th state in which I have lived. Over the course of training and faculty positions, I've been part of 6 medical schools located across the country from West Coast to East Coast. I also regularly serve as a member of survey teams that play a major role in the process of accrediting and reaccrediting U.S. medical schools. These experiences have provided me with a broad perspective of medical school experiences. I thought I would share with you a few thoughts that I think you may find valuable as to why I chose to move from the University of Cincinnati to become Dean at UNMC. Many of those reasons I think are going to be important to you as you decide where you're going to pursue your medical education. What struck me when I first came to UNMC, and what has certainly been reinforced during my time here, are the world-class facilities available at UNMC for medical education, and those facilities continue to improve. All one has to do is look around at all the new buildings, the new clinical buildings, the new Buffett Cancer Center, the exceptional simulation center that has grown even larger with the completion of the IXL Experiential Learning Center across the street from where I am right now. You will hear more about these facilities during the tour. But buildings and facilities are only one aspect of medical education. More important are people and programs. So, what I also found was a strong tradition and pride at UNMC in providing the highest quality of medical education. The faculty here pride themselves in their commitment to education. They look forward to their interactions with students and look to create experiences that are at the leading edge of advances in medical education. You're going to be hearing more about the transitions in our curriculum that began a number of years ago and are now fully implemented. That is perhaps the best example of how we are responding to the changes of healthcare and technology that impact what you're going to need to learn to be a successful and accomplished physician 5, 10, 25 years from now. Faculty need to adapt as well to these changes. That's what our UNMC Academy of Educators is about. One of the only interprofessional teaching academies in the country, it facilitates and supports the most accomplished medical educators from across the campus who serve as a resource to enhance the teaching abilities of all of our faculty. For me, who has spent his whole career involved in research, having a flourishing research community was also very important. I was very impressed by the rapid growth and breadth of research that was being carried out by the faculty at UNMC. That growth has continued during my time as Dean. We regularly rank among the top 5 medical schools in the country in terms of the rate of growth of our research grants from NIH over the last decade. From the standpoint of a medical student, it's important to know that faculty welcome and encourage students who have an interest in it to become involved in their research projects. Several avenues exist for our medical students to participate in research, ranging from basic laboratory to translational to clinical and population research. Finally, one cannot have a great medical school without outstanding clinical programs and facilities. Our primary clinical partners for patient care are Nebraska Medicine, Children's Hospital, and the VA Medical Center. Each of these clinical entities serves as a major source of primary care services for the Omaha community. In addition, we are the primary providers of tertiary and quaternary care for a wide region covering Nebraska and extending to and beyond the upper Midwest. This includes such complex care as solid organ and bone marrow transplantation, cutting-edge cancer care, such as the recently developed CAR T-cell therapy, and of course our expertise in caring for patients with highly infectious diseases, as was evident in our care of patients with Ebola a few years ago, and more recently the COVID-19 pandemic. Thus, the clinical experiences are broad and exceptional. Important to me is that UNMC and its clinical partners have a long-standing commitment to provide care to the medically underserved of our community and state. Regarding the pandemic, We have returned to full on-site instruction in our pre-pandemic curriculum. We now fully understand how to provide safe and productive learning for both our preclinical and clinical students in the face of ongoing COVID. White coat, match day, and graduation ceremonies have been and will continue to be important celebrations that are held in person while adhering to the current health safety guidelines. That said, given the stress placed on all healthcare providers, whether they be faculty, staff, or students, we've added new programs and increased our emphasis on personal and group wellness. There's also been an expansion of our programs and support to enhance diversity in medical school and experience with diverse patient populations. These programs will continue to grow and mature in the years ahead. In summary, regardless of your long-term career goals, UNMC will provide you with an opportunity to explore and test what it is you want to do for your medical career. If you're potentially interested in primary care in rural settings, you have the opportunity here to experience that as part of the curriculum. If you're interested in becoming a solid organ transplant surgeon, that opportunity and role models are here for you as well. There's also the ability to participate in all aspects of research, develop your skills as a teacher, contribute to the local community, and, through our international programs, learn about and experience healthcare in other countries. So, if you are looking for great opportunities in a very supportive learning environment with great facilities, I don't think you can do better than UNMC. I hope you leave your visit with the same excitement that I had when I first set foot on campus. I look forward to seeing many of you next August as part of this fall's entering class. Thank you.